Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, if you are new here, hi, how you doing? I'm Jay. I'm just coming through to tap in for some channel messages to help align you to peace within, okay? All right. Thank you, Most High, for everything. Thank you for nothing. Thank you for all that is in between, for the highest healing of all people and beings. So it is so, okay? Some of us may be growing through things in our emotional space. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, boo. Take your time. You got to feel it to heal it, okay? You have to feel it to heal it. Now, today we are looking at what do we need to return to peace, okay? Don't ask. I couldn't read for a second. So, but I feel like that's coming through as a message of if you can't see something clearly, like then that means it's not time to act on something. But that's not for everybody. That's for, like, you know who you are, okay? Always remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So we're checking in to see what we can do to get back to peace. All right, the first thing we're going to look into is where we are right now. What's going on with this beautiful soul, Most High? It feels like the heart space is like showing up prominently for some of y'all. So yeah, your head may be in one place, your heart is in another. Your heart is with your lover or wherever it is. Look at that. Literally, lover. Your head is in the one place, your heart is in another. But you do have lover coming out here, so make sure you are loving on yourself, taking care of yourself. The energy from your lover, okay, that can be what is causing you to be a little disconnected from your peace of mind. So make sure you're understanding what is yours to deal with versus what somebody else's, okay? And to just get your head and your heart back into alignment, because if we are in alignment, then there is no space and no room for confusion, especially when it comes to our relationships and our connections, okay? So there definitely may be some conflict in that space. That's not for everybody. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Where are we currently? Where we at? We got the energy of where we at. Okay, we got the Three of Pentacles coming out in reverse. This feels like you are not in a space where you are ready to work together with a partner, work together with spirit, okay? So this is usually speaking of, actually, because you're not working together with your partner, that's what may be causing like the disharmony in the imbalance in the unease in your relationship and in your relationship and your connection in your emotional space. So it feels like we have to create the space in order for us to be able to come back into harmony, really though. So this is where we pause and ask ourselves, what can I do to bring me back into alignment within myself as well as within my relationship and my connection? And a lot of time when we have problems going on in our relationship and our connection, we have to slow down and really reflect on, okay, what's going on inside of me? Is this energy being caused by me, or am I like pushing? Am I pushing when I should be receiving? Okay, am I pushing forward in this space when I should be open to be able to be receiving of this energy? Like, what am I doing? What am I doing that's not allowing me to be able to work with my partner or work with spirit, okay? Because it's not giving, like, it's creating separation when it comes to your peace, okay? Your peace in your world, peace in your life. All right. What's beneath the surface? What's the energy beneath the surface? Yeah, okay. What's beneath the surface is an ending. It feels like there is pain, and that's why we can't work with our partner or from spirit. So, but if this is dealing with spirit, it may be a distrust or a dis-ease because they felt like they trusted spirit last time and got let down. But I'm getting the energy of divine timing, okay? Divine timing. So Spirit is asking you to trust again. Try your best to trust again because it will work out for you, okay? It will work out for you. I mean, the other time was just a lesson. So we have to understand when it is the L for a loss, okay, which isn't even necessarily a loss because those spaces, they teach us things. They do. They teach us how to grow. They teach us how to be able to retrain our mind in order for us to take back control over what is going on in our spaces. They teach us how to be able to let go of things and feel what we need to feel in order for us to move into the next space. So yeah, Also, it may feel like there was an ending of a relationship or a connection that you thought was the one, or that you thought that was for you, and spirit took that away from you. But they took it away from you because they want you to bring back balance and harmony within yourself. Okay, because within this relationship and connection, your growth, your spiritual growth was on pause, and we can't do that to ourselves. So don't do it to you. Okay. All right, what is trying to emerge in this space? And we're just looking at what do we need to return to peace, okay? What's trying to emerge in this space? What's currently trying to emerge in this space, Most High? I can tell they got some addictions and stuff that's trying to emerge, okay? I mean, a liar, a deceiver, a cheater, heartbreaker. The truth. The truth shall set you free, especially if this is a lover and a relationship and a connection. So it feels like what's going on in your current state, it is creating a space in order for you to understand that, yep, time to go. It is. It's time for me to go. Okay, so I'm going to pack what it is that I need to pack. I know my truth. I know I got to get away from here because I know where this goes. I know where this leads because I've been there, done that, bought that t-shirt. And that's why you're not willing to open yourself up to working in a relationship or connection. Or the fact that this is not working, like y'all not working together in this space is a signifier that it is time to end that space and time for you to move forward because things are being revealed. They are. All right. Anything else? I feel like what's going on with the Seven of Swords? And the Seven, it speaks to reflection, okay? Fire, transformation. These truths will allow you the clarity to be able to transform, okay? And make a sound choice and decision. Like, this is what I need to do. And then that fire, use that fire to put, to move you into action, okay? It feels like spirit is lighting the fire under your ass, okay? Literally or metaphorically, whatever. Whichever one it is for you, but it's been lighting a fire up underneath your ass, like the Page of Wands, because it's been trying to tell you something, that you're not happy in this space, you're not happy with these choices and these decisions that you've been making within your life. Is not allowing you to be at peace because your mind's all over the place, okay? Your connections are all over the place. So for some of y'all really are letting a connection get in the space or in the way of you and yourself, of you and your passions, of you and your dreams, you and what makes you feel good. So that's why you are not in a space of being able to rest easy, because there are some things that need to be addressed in this space. How do we return to peace? How do we return to peace, Most High? What's the message and the energy on how do we return to peace? How do we return to peace? We put ourselves in the space of the Empress. We put ourselves, we open ourselves back up to be able to receive in peace, to be able to to take care of ourselves. I feel like I was about to repeat myself, so I had to stop myself. So understanding where you are in your cycles before you choose to repeat a pattern or a habit, putting it into that space, okay? Because what energy would you like to sit in? It feels like you have a choice. We've been here before, you have a choice. You do. But putting an ending to that, it'll allow you to move into the space where you are fertile, where you're abundant, where you are happy and content and connected, where you're able to enjoy life again, okay? Where you are able to enjoy life again. All right, and how can we trust? How can we trust in this space? How can we trust in this space? All right, we got the Ten of Wands in reverse. We can release those burdens. We can stop carrying other people's baggages, okay? Other people's thoughts. The baggage can be their thoughts, their opinions, their feelings, and create the space in order for you to listen to you, okay? But this is coming out in reverse. So this is the trusting yourself to be able to let go. Trusting yourself to be able to put an ending, because these two tens, they speak to endings and new beginnings. Trusting yourself to be able to put an end into this space. And in the Knight of Cups, looking forward to what's coming in for you. So a new beginning, okay? This may be Pisces energy. This may resonate for Pisces, Taurus. There's a lot of air signs here, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then it's a fire sign. So doubling down on the fire energy. Aries, I'm about to say Scorpio, that is water, good Lord. Or Scorpio may be significant in your chart or whatever, look, and then the water coming back out. You may be in a relationship or a connection with a person with like Scorpio placements. But okay. But yeah, fire signs. That is not Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is going on? My little brain ain't, like, some things ain't clicking, okay? Some things are just not clicking. And you over there trying to make it make sense, and Spirit's just like, it don't make sense. Just keep going. Like, it's okay. Look ahead. Look ahead. There are better things ahead of you. There's more life to be lived ahead of you. It's okay for you to leave this space. It is. Final messages for these beautiful souls. So the answer for what we need to return to peace is to understand that some things are like, they're not worthy of your investment anymore, but you for sure are, okay? If it's leaving about your life, if it's a person, place, space, or situation that is supposed to be leaving about your life, allow yourself to create space to walk away. Yeah, because some of y'all are going to have to sneak out like a thief in the night, like a thief in the middle of the night, boo, in order for you to leave. That'll be your best bet, okay? The test, that's the test. Are you ready? And if you're truly ready, then go, okay? And go. And that test also speaks to the cycle, because you've been here, done that, bought that t-shirt, whether this is you starting a new beginning in your life, whether this is you choosing you, okay? We also got 33 coming out here. It may be a number that you're seeing for yourself. Okay, may be significant for me. 33s, they speak to the ancestors. I can also be significant. That's that I am energy. Okay, being able to look at yourself, being able to take responsibility and take control over yourself versus everybody else's emotional spaces and things like that. And then we have healer coming out in reverse. So right now, Most High is asking you to be your own healer. Okay, be your own sacred space, be your own lover, be what it is that you need for you right now. Like, you can't receive what it is that you're looking for, especially in the emotional spaces with the sacral coming out in reverse. Like, they can't be what you need right now, so you have to make sure you can be what you need, okay? Final messages for these beautiful souls. And then we got the Neptune coming out here, which has been coming out all day, okay? I'm here and dig deeper, look deeper. But Neptune speaks to being able to trust your intuition and move through those like more unknown spaces. So this may give you an opportunity to be able to do something different, but it's going to be a little uncomfortable. But just because it's uncomfortable, that doesn't mean that it's not worth it. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't go after it. I feel like, yeah, with this, come on now. With this King of Swords, you have like, it's going to bring you clarity in your spaces and your situations. It's going to allow you to be able to shift your perspective on life, on what it is that you're feeling, on remembering that life is good to you. It's also going to help you bring back balance and harmony in your relationships and connections, and maybe you with your children. This doesn't just have to be like a romantic connection, okay? But you will be victorious in this space if you choose to let go, okay? Let go and let God. And trust yourself, understanding that this is a test. So if you know that this is a test and you've already been here, done that, bought that t-shirt, then you know the answers. And you know the way for sure. So this is just taking action upon it, yeah. Taking action. All right, and what is the final message for this beautiful soul? Thank you, thank you, thank you for always revealing messages for clarity and truth. For the highest healing good of all people and beings. So it is so. All right. I love that. Your only job is to be yourself. Your only job is to be yourself. That's all you got to do. Stay protected, protecting your peace in this space. And protecting your peace looks like making the healthy choices and decisions to put an end into relationships and connections, to jobs, to spaces that you aren't able to work well with together in this space, in order for you to move into a space of abundance, of passion, of freedom, okay? That is the message to assist you in finding peace within this week, okay? I know I said a lot of okays. Whatever, I'm not about to get into that. But as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and choose peace, because it's a choice. It is. It feels like also choosing you. So stay safe, stay healthy, stay abundantly blessed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.